Showtime Shawn Porter here with my boy Abner. We're right here at Fox Studios, about to record another episode of Inside PBC Boxing. We want to get into the heavyweight division. Right now it's a really hot topic. Your boy, Ruiz, just took out Anthony Joshua. You tell me what you thought about that in the moment when it was happening.
God, a big turn, a big twist for the heavyweight division. I think Reese's win is good for boxing and good for the heavyweight division.
Go all the way back though. Because that's your boy. I want you to talk about Andy specifically and the impact that he has now on your ethnicity, on his family, and him as a heavyweight. Did you see this coming when he was young?
Listen, this kid just made a history. He's the first Mexican descent heavyweight champion of the world. That's right there. It's big. I think he's gonna meet the president of Mexico.
I couldn't believe it.
I mean,
when
the guy's just like, oh my God, you know. I'm so happy for him. This is a true inspirational fighter and person, you know, that never gave up. I know him personally, like we were talking about a few months back. He was having problems, you know. I'm not gonna get into details, but promotional definitely problems and all that. And look at him now. So I'm just happy for him. I'm happy for the heavyweight division that we have in Andy Ruiz, because he's an action fighter. And then this kind of style, you know, the heavyweights want.
When he was on our show, I said, you gotta be a fan of this kid. Now, I've known Andy since maybe like 2010, 2011. Certainly not like you, but when he was here, there was like a different type of energy, you know what I mean? Just in his smile.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's just a different kind of guy. And
what isn't there to like about Andy? I mean, he's just so likable.
He's talking about getting the fight with Anthony Joshua. He was coming off with a big win against the Russian kid. And I was like, looking at him like, I don't think you're ready yet, you know? I'm being honest, I'm like, I don't think you're ready yet.
Why? The looks can be deceiving, my friend.
I was like, I love you, man. You're a good dude. And so when the fight is happening, I'm like, you know, fingers are crossed. You know, I'm not saying anything publicly like, you know, he's gonna take out Anthony Joshua. I certainly didn't see that coming, but I wanted him to win.
Of course, same here, with all my heart. And I'm not gonna sit here and be a hypocrite and say that I thought that he was gonna win. No, I thought he was gonna give him a good fight, but no way in my heart or in my mind did I think that he was gonna take the fight, which he did. He proved a lot of people wrong. And again, this is a fight that was good for boxing and for the whole heavyweight division, because this kid did the impossible. And now where does that put the heavyweight division? It's a whole turn. I was talking about it earlier before the fight that I thought at the moment Wilder was the A side.
Yeah.
And now with this, it proves even more. Him being undefeated, him being overcoming adversity, you know, close fights.
Close fight with
Tyson Fury, Ortiz, and now him wanting to face Ortiz again, and then wanting to go against Tyson Fury. Wilder's just everything good for boxing and for the heavyweight as well, because this man fights everyone. So that's why I've always said that he's number 8.
I want to talk about this though, because we mentioned it on the show. We were saying that how does Andy have? We were talking about Andy, how he has to look, and ultimately losing to Anthony Joshua. If he looks good, you know, will he get another big fight?
Another big shot.
You know, we weren't really saying, you know, he's gonna win and what happens after that. Now that he's won, we have to talk about who else is out there for him to fight. Who do you see him matching up against the best in the heavyweight
Well, look,
division?
I think they're gonna press for the rematch right away. I don't see anything wrong with that. I would definitely go for a rematch. It's a good fight, big payday for him.
My man lost like 3 belts that night. He gotta get,
he wants that
something back.
But you know, Wilder, I think that fight will play out really good. Do I give him a chance? Yes, I give him a chance now, and the way he proved everybody wrong. And not just that, Reese did not get lucky.
Yeah.
Listen, Reese did exactly what he said he was gonna do, which was get inside that guard and land heavy punches. And he did that. And so he studied in Anthony Joshua really good, really well, and he did his homework, and it was a phenomenal fight for him.
I keep mentioning our show because I don't know, it's fun, and I keep coming back to the show, but remember, he hits the bag on the show, and his numbers, they start ticking like really fast.
What'd I say?
And I mean, like, it took past everyone, even Deontay Wilder and a couple of other guys that hit the bag harder than Deontay Wilder, and he had the heaviest hit on the bag. And then he did a post showing that his hit was heavier than Anthony Joshua's. In the media, I was like, I mean, you know, it depends on how you step up to the bag and, you know, how you hit it.
Is that the reason why you don't want to hit it?
But we're not talking about that part of the show, but do you think that, I mean, like now you have to, you know, does he carry the kind of power that you need to fight in the heavyweight division?
He proved it. I mean, not only did he drop him once, he dropped him twice, he dropped him 4 times.
Yeah.
And then eventually he got the stoppage. This kid could hit. He proved it with that punching machine. And I said it, you know, this came went viral after, Reese went viral after doing that demonstration. You know, people were like, wow, he really does hit harder than Anthony Joshua.
Yeah.
And now with the fight and getting the win, it proves it.
The part we forget about is the fact that he got up off of the canvas to come back and knock down Anthony Joshua twice. So we talk about the upset. We talk about how he knocked out Anthony Joshua. But the reason why I point that out is because that's what makes a true champion. That makes you a true champion. The adversity that you face inside and outside of the ring. But to face that kind of adversity just before knocking out Anthony Joshua, to me, speaks volumes of him, not only as a fighter, but as a person. He has the heart of a lion, and I know that that's certainly something that
the only fight I could think of is the Marquez against Pacquiao, when Marquez got dropped, I believe 3 times in the first round. And they were about to stop the fight, and this man got up, pressed, fought a beautiful fight to get a draw which I thought that he won. And Reese, on the other hand, he got dropped. He got back up, and he dropped Anthony Joshua. That just proves on his mindset, on the heart, on the desire that how much he wanted this fight, how much he wanted this win. Again, Reese is everything that's right for the heavyweight division. He's a likable kid. He's fast. He's powerful, and you know, he could give any heavyweight any heavyweight problems.
I agree with all of that, which brings me to my next question. Before this fight, who's better, Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder? The argument. Now that Anthony Joshua has been dethroned,
who do you think?
Well, I'm gonna ask you.
Oh, okay. I said it. I said it at the beginning. I've always thought that Wilder was the A side. Why? Because he's fought everyone. He puts no excuses. He's been wanting the Joshua fight for years, but as you know, for some reasons it just didn't happen.
So Wilder is the number one heavyweight in the world.
I think so.
I don't know, man. I think I'm looking forward to the rematch with Luis Ortiz. I thought that Luis really not only exposed Deontay Wilder, but he handled Deontay Wilder very, very well until the knockout.
There's adjustments that he can make for that fight. And I see him making them.
And I think if he doesn't get the knockout, Luis Ortiz has a great chance to beat Deontay Wilder and be his first loss.
That's a tough one. That's another good fight.
But even then, if you fast forward, Deontay Wilder has Tyson Fury in the future. And again, that ended in a draw. So
how can you not like a fighter that has these fighters?
You're saying he's clearly the number one guy.
The number one guy.
I'm saying that we got 2 other guys out there now, even
that he fought already and that he beat.
Yeah.
Anthony Joshua.
Well, we're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna get ready for the show. Always great talking to you, my man.
Thank you, Shawn.
See you guys soon.
Always.
Thank you for watching. Well, if you enjoyed that clip, make sure you click somewhere around here and subscribe. From fight highlights to exclusive interviews, we have got everything you need as a boxing fan right here on PBC on Fox.